right, we're back. It is a gloomy Wednesday. We're about to get some nice spring type thunderstorms, not tornadoes. If you haven't done so, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. We're about to go over this. This is a practice test. If you're in my class, you should use this to be prepared. If you're not in my class, you might use it to be prepared, but I cannot guarantee that your teacher is like me. Probably not. So sorry. Okay. So, just like the format yesterday, 1 and 3 are going to be our perfect squares. Okay, remember you can use a calculator. The multiplication sheet actually has that up there. All right, and I've even done this on my orange sheet as far as I've gotten. This is take the square root. There we go. As the positive version of the number and add I. Here's an example. Square root of -4 is 2i. And I also put I between the number and the root. Okay, these are problems like we had yesterday. All right, so that's what I put on part 1 for my orange sheet. Remember, this will be uploaded also to Schoology at the end. All right, so because these are perfect squares, let's go ahead and knock these out. We should have, I can't even with myself. All right, this should be 6i and this should be 9i. All right, for the weird ones, the non-perfect squares. Okay. Square root of 18, get 3 root 2. And we put the I in between. Okay. And then for 24, 2 root 6. And we also put, I have no idea what you said. You did that teenager fast mumble talk. You're not going on camera again? Oh, you're not camera ready? You can't compete with this today? Okay. All right. So that's part 1. Okay. Remember, use of calculators is encouraged. All right. We all kind of go part 1. Anybody need more time? Okay. All right. Part 2. Well, if we look at the Mr. Jeffries orange sheet, on number 4 and 5, combine the numbers together and then combine the I terms together, right, as A plus BI, which is the A plus BI. A is the real number, B is the imaginary number. So, believe it or not, that was like a simplified version of our notes. So we have 8 plus 7, which is 15. We have 6i plus 5i, which gives us 11i. What? I thought you just said my Wi-Fi is very fat. And I was like, that's rude. Sounds like something a skinny person would say. All right, so on number 6 is -3 minus 2, which gives us -5. And then we have, that's 1i minus 6i, which would give us -5i. Okay, now if you wanted to, you could, put these exact, yes. There's a negative on number 5. Did I miss something? I did. Shocker. When I circled my 7, I messed that up. Thank you, Mr. Seth. All right, so this should be 6 minus 5, which should give us, you could write it like this, or you could write the 1. Thank you for catching that. I was about to post a mistake on the World Wide Webs. People would make fun of me because, this is a kind of a popular YouTube channel. I don't know if y'all know that. I mean, people just flock to it. Yeah, so like if I was, making my, I would probably put, put that in here like maybe so. I'm going to have to shrink it. This is going to be fun because I'm overlapping 6 things. All right. So I would put, one of those examples. You could put both. It's your paper. Okay. Now, since we're already here on number 6 and 7, use double distributive, box, or foil. Okay. Those are the 3 methods to multiply. Remember that I squared is -1. Now, I did change the format of this so you have more space to do your work and you can put your answer right here. It's going to make life easier on everybody. Okay. Mainly me. All right. So, do y'all need me to do like I did yesterday where I set it up in both versions or just get the terms? Okay, get the terms. Awesome. So we're going to have 8 minus 6i. This is going to be plus 28i minus 21i squared. Okay. So this becomes plus 22i. This 8 stays the same. All right. This becomes now minus -21. Okay, because remember that I squared takes that. Now, some of y'all would go ahead and say, well, this is -21i squared. We're going to make it positive 21i. Either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, and your final answer should be 29, hopefully, if I didn't mess up, plus 22i. What? No? Which method did you use? The box method. A lot of people like the box method. So we have 2 plus 7i. Then we have 4 minus 3i. All right. Somewhat similar, right? You probably might have had your terms in a different way. All right. So this is 8 minus 6i plus 28i minus 21i squared. All right. Same thing. These are our like terms. All right. So if I pull, this would be 8, 28i minus 6i was 22i. This is going to be plus 21. So I still get the same thing. So yeah, when I go right from the terms, it's right after when you do double distributive or the box method. Okay. And again, if you need me to actually step this out, all you have to do is ask. Okay. Luckily, I could read that expression on that student's face. Kind of like your expression used to be all the time. Mm-hmm. Well, yes. All right. Are we going with number 7 now? Anybody need more time? Anybody need to see it the another way? All right. Big thing for number 8, remember, is that it's -3 plus 6i quantity squared. It's all that times itself. I'm hearing music from somewhere, and I don't know if it's the lady next door. Okay, it is the lady next door. I thought there was something. They changed my medicine, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I can smell colors." So nobody, anybody? Okay. All right. So minus 3 plus 6i. All right. So hopefully to alleviate some questions, I went ahead and did both of them. All right. Here's our like terms. So we know we're going to have 9 minus 36i. Okay. Nope. This 36i squared now becomes minus 36. So let's see. 9 minus 36. What is that? 25? Nope. 27. You're waiting patiently. Mm. Did anybody like the more room to do your work and then the answer to the right? Yeah, at least 2 people. Thank you. Hey, Hallie, why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Well, technically, that's about bees. All right. Anybody need more time on number 8? Because I know it's going to happen. I'm going to move, and somebody's going to go, wait, I'm not done. And again, now, number 8. Wait, did I say 6 and 7? Did I mislabel something? Nope. I probably did. All right. This should be. This should be 5 and 6. 5, 6. This should be 7 and 8. All right. And you could put in an example if you wanted to from right there. Okay. Might be a good thing to do. Let's see. If I would grab one, I would grab probably this one. Nope. Yeah. Only because it's got everything. All right. Part 3, the Captain Insano method. I even took out the little equal signs and stuff for everything so y'all could have more room to actually do your stuff. All right. Now, what is going to go in these fractions on both 9 and 10? I. Aye, Captain. So, when we multiply, on top, this would give us 3i. This gives us 5i squared. Now, so we're still going to have 3i on top. What happens to this 5i squared? It becomes a negative. Yes, it becomes a negative 5i, negative 5. All right. Now, on the bottom, we're going to end up with negative 2. This right here, this minus 7i squared, that's going to end up becoming minus negative 7, which is a positive 7. 9i. This class is a little bit more mature than my last first block class. Plus, I don't have 34 kids in my class either. Mm-hmm. Snacks does not want to get on camera, but she just wants to talk to me the whole time. Hey, why don't you tell me you've already passed the class? That would make number 5 since you've been in here. All right. There's 9 and 10. All right. So I took out the question from the pre-practice test that said, what's the conjugate of this and everything? Because then I realized after I did the last two that I was actually asking you for the conjugate anyways. So that just made sense to take that out. So this one we should have 7 and then 5i, 7 and 5i, and a plus and a plus. All right. Luckily, since we're distributing distributing a 1 up top, it just stays the same. Whoop, nope, not that, not yet. All right, this is 7, it's 5, all right. 7 plus 5. So this becomes 49 minus 25i squared. Okay. 25i squared minus negative 25. Okay. Let's do a little bit of shrinkage right here. There we go. drop with it. Somebody dropped their phone. All right. Should get this as an answer. And I tried really, really hard yesterday to make sure these wouldn't simplify. I know that sounds weird. I tried really hard to make your problems easier. I don't think y'all mind though, right? Don't y'all wish more teachers would be like that? Hmm? Mm. Yeah, I never get anything wrong when I'm explaining stuff. Oh, 4 problems wrong in a row? That's bad. All right, we go with number 11. Hey, look, you get 16 points for filling all this stuff out right here. And only 4 points for the answer. It's almost like setting it up is 4 times more important than the actual answer. All right, number 12. Didn't have as much of the setup stuff, still about the same thing. All right, 2 and 9i. 2 and 9i. Wouldn't it be boring if I just used the black thing the whole time? Yeah. Okay, that's going to be the bottom. On the top, let's see, 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 36. Oh, I. 8 minus 36i. Okay, this is 4 minus 81 squared. Okay. And that 81i squared minus negative 81. So I should end up with 8 minus 36i over 85. And that's it. So if you hadn't done so yet, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a nice comment. I could, that was awesome, Jeffries. You're just fantabulous teacher. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.